Hi guys!
Hi there.
Welcome back to another episode of It's Always Sunny in Colorado with the Galbait team. I'm Lauren Galbait.
And I'm Todd Galbait.
And this week we're talking about the home staging must-dos. And first we wanted to welcome you to our tiki bar.
Yes. This is, I'm having a little trouble acclimating back to Colorado. I was in Grand Cayman last week, sitting on the beach under thatch huts, having cocktails, and now I'm back here. So I'm kind of working from the tiki bar, to kind of ease back into things. But anyhow, while we're doing this, I made us a couple blue Hawaiians.
Yeah.
And
yep, he made me a drink. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, we're gonna and I made myself a drink. And so we're just hanging out, talking about real estate, having some drinks.
Cheers.
Well, smooth.
Really strong.
Sorry
and
about
good.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
It's beach flavored.
It feels like the beach. So we're gonna dive in and talk about home staging must-dos. So we get a lot of questions about basically, do I need to stage my home? How important is that? And we personally feel like staging is incredibly important when you're selling your home.
It is.
But there's two options you can go with in staging your home. You can hire a professional staging company, which is great. They will come in, they'll do everything for you. They are the professionals. We think that's a great option for sure. And we have a lot of recommendations and friends that we know who stage homes, which is awesome. So we'd be happy to recommend them to you. The other option is doing it yourself. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So I guess the first thing we'll discuss is the top 3 rooms that you should pretty much put most of your focus into staging homes. What's the most important? And I guess, what do you think the top 3 rooms are?
I take a lot of buyers into homes, and there's always places where there's oohs and ahs, and that first room you walk into, the living room or the family room, is like one of the is one of the best. Mm-hmm. And so people want to see, hey, here's where I'm going to be socializing. And so, they want to look around and they want to see that there's plenty of room to do that, and space and room for their own furniture. So, if you've got that big sectional, you might want to think about moving a few pieces out. That giant chair in the corner or a really big, coffee table, those may be things you want to just, kind of set aside for staging purposes. You want people to see they have room and a place for their own furniture.
For sure.
The other one everybody goes right to is the kitchen.
Yep.
Everybody's excited to see the kitchen. And so, they're always looking to see how cute or attractive the kitchen is, which is important, But the other thing is they're looking for its usefulness. And so if you've got countertops that are full of like that big toaster oven and a blender and all those kind of things, take that off and just set that aside. You want them to walk in and say, wow, look at all the counter space. I got plenty of room to entertain here. Got plenty of room to cook, have fun, those kind of things. And so very important. The other one is right to the master bedroom see, what's going on there. And a lot of it's closet space. And so people are looking to see how much room is there in the closet. And so if you've got a whole bunch of clothes in your closet, or you're storing things in there, you want to shift that around to other rooms or take some of it out, thin it out, just, minimize what you need to wear while your house is being shown, and let people see, wow, this closet's got a lot of space. And then also, same thing with the bedroom. They're looking to see that their bed will fit, maybe some furniture. Sometimes people have a little too much furniture that they're bringing to the house. They've got the dresser and the nightstands and some kind of armoire for a television set. And so you want them to see that there's room. And then bathroom, same thing. This is one of the places in the house. This is one of the smallest rooms where 2 people can be at the same time, getting ready. And so you want to see that there's counter space, there's room to move around, things are stored properly. So clear that out too, declutter that, make that look roomy.
Yeah, good points. I think staging can seem really overwhelming to a lot of people, but when you just focus on the main rooms that buyers are really actually paying attention to and, just put your energy into that, I think that kind of takes away all the, stressful piece of it. And so keep those rooms in mind for sure when you're going to be staging. The other thing with staging is, little things like touch-ups that need to be done and, possibly repainting or replacing, those 80s curtains or something like that. We can do a walkthrough with you guys. We'll point things out. We'll say, hey, you can totally get, new curtains here from Target. They're really cute, cheap. And then those can go to your new house, which is awesome. So that's kind of a big thing. But then I would say the other really important piece is the front porch.
Yes, so true. Yeah. When you're pulling up to a house, curb appeal is always important. And so, of course, you've done all you can with your yard and your bushes and your landscaping and things like that. But boy, there's nothing like that first step into a home you're thinking about living in. And so, buy a new welcome mat, have that be fresh. Dust off the door. There's always pollen or dust around and that shows on the door. Have the door be clean. If you can put a cute wreath on there, that's even great too. You just want it to look super welcoming and inviting. And then the other thing is, if the porch has a place to sit, and hang out, make sure there's not too much stuff on there. Boy, I've been to houses where they've just piled on kids' toys, behind the rail. Kind of looks like a storage unit for things. And that's the front of the house. And so you want to thin that out, couple chairs if there's room for them, and let people sit. I like to hang out on my front porch, have something like a scorpion bowl, and watch the sunset. And so other people might too. So you want to be able to let them see that, hey, well, I can sit here and have a scorpion bowl, watch sunset.
So true. So true. And then, while we're walking around and stuff and talking about the house, the best thing to do is keep a list of things to possibly go shopping for. Stuff like Glade plugins, candles, fresh linens. You can roll up some fresh white towels for your bathroom. That looks really cute. Anything like that. We don't want you to break the bank by staging your home by any means, but a lot of this stuff, like I said, you can take to your new house, which is great. Welcome mat for the front door, some fresh flowers, some succulents, stuff like that.
You're right. You don't have to spend a lot.
No.
Less is more.
Yeah.
A few things here and there to make make it look cute and inviting. So important. The other thing is, big tip. I see this all the time. The garage is a great place to store things that maybe make a room look too cluttered, or you're depersonalizing. Take down the family photos, put them in a bin, put them in the garage. That section of that piece of that sectional that I talked about, take a couple of those L-shaped things out and put them in the garage. The big chair in the corner, the big coffee table, you can put them in the garage. It's okay. People walk into a garage and lots of times I see that there's people getting ready to move. Moving boxes are stacked up and that's in place. And buyers don't mind that. It's so much better than seeing clutter in the house. So, use that garage for that purpose.
So true. Yeah. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it all up. Those are our staging must-dos. And don't forget that we have a home seller bootcamp free guide on one of our links on our Instagram in our bio. So if you want that, I can shoot you a copy. Just comment below or send us a DM. I'd be happy to send that over. And then next week, we're going to be talking about pre-packing and deep cleaning the house and how important that stuff is.
Very.
But thanks for tuning in and cheers.
Cheers.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.